Hi, I'm Lou. Another episode of My Car Story. I'm here with Jeff. Jeff, what's your last name?
Hi, DiSandro.
DiSandro. It's Italian.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple of Italian guys talking cars and talking Ferraris today. So nothing better than a Ferrari with a couple of Italian guys. So, Jeff, where do you work?
Continental AutoSports in Hinsdale, Illinois.
One of the greatest places. We used to jump off the highway just to drive by Ogden to see that place. So, how long have you been?
About 11 years, a little over.
Thanks for coming out today and bringing a great car. So, what did you bring today?
We brought a California T, which is the new turbocharged version of the California.
I'll grab the cameras, I usually do. Joey, thank you. So, Jeff, come on right next to me. Let's get a look at our featured event. Come with me. And this is the 2015 version.
Right. The car is all redesigned for 2015. It has different styling. It has a turbocharged engine. It has about roughly 60 more horsepower and a lot more torque. Very, very fast, very competent car, but very versatile. It's something you can use every day. It has a couple of small jump seats in the back, and it's a very versatile, fun to drive, open top Ferrari.
And great styling on the headlights. I'm just getting some of the features of it. The all-important Ferrari emblem. Jeff, I'm just curious. These here, are these sensors, bumper
sensors? Those are park sensors, and the one in the middle is a
it looks like
front
a camera.
parking camera. Those are all things you get as an option.
Yeah.
This car is our demo, so it has a lot of equipment. These cars start around 200,000.
Yeah.
And if you get crazy, you can go up to almost 280,000.
Okay.
But you don't have to. You can build a really nice car for 225 to 230,000.
And the color of it is.
This is Rosso Corsa, which is the Ferrari Red. It's the very common color. They call it resale red sometimes. And then the interior is traditional beige, which is again, red tan is the #1 choice of people that build these cars and people that own them.
Ceramic brakes?
Yeah, ceramic brakes are standard with Brembo, big calipers, and you also get navigation, all the usual things that you're going to be expecting from a car like this. And then you get the ability to configure the car to your own personal choice with carbon, interior stitching, all sorts of different options you could put on it. There's a whole palette of things you can make to personalize it.
You grab the back, just say. Take a look at the back.
VW Bus, yeah. He wants to restore one, the old 60s.
Oh, he would like this.
We got the diffusers in the back there.
Yeah, they changed the diffuser. They brought the exhaust pipes to level. Sound is very important in a Ferrari product, and this car has a very, very nice sound to it. It's all part of the driving experience.
We got the rear camera. Always important. Horse.
Satellite radio, the usual things are standard.
Love the bullet-like taillights. Let's take a look at the interior. First of all, we'll grab some of the badging there and some of the warnings. The Ferrari VIN. Ferrari details there. Wonderful seating. Let's first of all take a look at what the driver looks at, which is that.
This car has a lot of carbon fiber in it, on the dash vents and so on. This has carbon fiber driving zone, carbon fiber steering wheel. The steering wheel has an LED set up here. When you start to get up in the RPMs, it illuminates LEDs like a Formula One car. There's a lot of styling cues and technology from Formula One that Ferrari puts in their products.
And California T. I like the fact that it still has actual gauges you can see as well, so it's not over the top technology-wise.
It's very usable. A quick look gives you all your information.
And California T on the other side. And I like the pad there. The back seating, there's room for groceries.
Yeah. The seats fold down too. The backs of those seats fold down so you can pass through things like golf bags and so on.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Put small kids in the back and they're not going to complain.
Let's open the hood. Let me just feature the, because it's so wonderful. Let's feature the, let's pop the hood for a second before we
notice the engine's mounted behind the wheels. In a Ferrari, the driveline is between the wheelbase, which means it's a lot more twitchy and a lot more sporty and a lot more balanced. And this is the all-new turbocharged engine, and it has direct injection. So the car has about, I think it's 15% better fuel economy from the prior model, but it's obviously more powerful, more responsive,
And it just
and it still has that great sound.
and speaking of that great sound, I'm just gonna see that detail there. We'll get. Let's have a little Ferrari badging under that. Let's start it up. I want to take a look over your shoulder, just so that we can see what it looks like when we started.
There's a TFT screen right here that shows you a lot of different features and information.
Yeah.
The car kind of has two modes. It's quiet and docile. If you want it to be, you just put it in automatic and drive it, or you can turn the automatic mode off and shift with the paddles, and it can get very angry if you want it to.
Tell me about the steering wheel.
Well, the steering wheel is, you have no stalks, which normally everybody has always had stalks on a car.
Yeah.
This car doesn't have any stalks. You've got turn signals here. You have your headlights, high beam and low beam here.
Okay.
Your main headlight switch is right there.
All right.
You also have a button here that will make the suspension adapt to a bumpier road, so it's more of a comfort suspension. So you've got two different modes there.
Got it.
This is your wipers here.
Okay.
Obviously the engine start, which we just used. This whole steering wheel is in carbon fiber. And then this button here is called a Manatino. All these things are from Formula One racing. In Formula One racing, they have a steering wheel. You do everything on the steering wheel, so they've transferred that technology to this. The Manatino has 3 different positions. It has comfort, which is going to have a little bit better fuel mileage and shift up in a hurry. And then it has sport, which is going to be the typical mode you're going to drive this in. It's more spirited driving, more aggressive, higher shift points, more exhaust tricks, so to speak, and noise as a result of.
Does the engine actually change when you move it to sport? Like you hear a difference?
No. Well,
Okay.
you'd hear a little difference because the ECUs are remapped, so it does different. It makes different sounds. They open the baffles earlier.
Gotcha.
And then ESC off means you'd set that up, and if you were a really, really experienced driver on a track, you would turn the whole traction system off, and you would have control of the car 100% without any intervention from any of the traction and e-diff systems.
Got it.
So-
Let's keep it in sport. Let's hear a little. First of all, let me listen to it under the hood. Sounds wonderful. Sounds like a watch. Let's hear a little exhaust note. That sounds great. Let's shut it off. Jeff, we've had a wonderful experience with your car. Let's shut the door and the hood, have you stand next to it. We'll put all of your details, Jeff, stand right next to it. We'll put all of your details regarding Continental Motors and that you're one of the salesmen there. If somebody wants to buy their Ferrari, come see Jeff. Jeff, thanks for being on My Car Story.
Thanks for having me.